On tonight's episode of Mythbusters, we're going to be trying to solve... Why am I doing a voice? We're going to be solving a mystery which I've only just heard about a few days ago, and I was like, what? This can't be right. Apparently there are 6 outfits in Assassin's Creed Rogue that each have their own unique effects. So we're gonna do a bit of myth-busting. We're gonna find out. We're in Assassin's Creed Rogue right now, and we're going to investigate these 6 outfits and just test them out and see if these effects are true, and more importantly, if they are true, how substantial are they? So the first one we're going to test is the obvious one, the one that everybody knows about. We're just going to quickly get this one out the way. It's the Assassin Killer outfit. So as I said, and you can actually see in the bottom right hand corner, this outfit permanently... Oh god, hang on a minute. Guys, I'm trying to record a video here. So as you can see with this outfit, it's actually got its own little icon in the corner to let you know this. He's wearing a gas mask permanently, and if you're wearing any other outfit, you have to press the A button to equip a gas mask during any kind of attacks. From assassins or other characters in the game. There are also these barrels in the game that you can shoot, which will let out an order, like a sleep order or a berserk order. And if you have your gas mask equipped, you will not be put to sleep or damaged by any of these. So that's good. So this is the only one I knew about ahead of time. If I equip the smoke bomb, very quickly throw it, yeah, you can see he's not affected whatsoever. I don't need to put the gas mask on. This will also be the same if I was to use a sleep grenade. I don't know, can I use a sleep grenade like on myself here? Yeah. So there's a good example there, you see? He's absolutely fine. He's not going berserk and turning into a zombie. So just for the sake of proving the gas mask theory, I've just put on the assassin outfit here, and I'm just going to use a sleep grenade and see if it affects me. Yeah, you see? So here, normally, you'd have to press A to put your gas mask on, whereas with the assassin killer outfit, you just have it on straight away, and there we go, he takes it off. Cool. So that is the first one solved. But I feel like we already knew that. So the next outfit is the 11th century Templar armor. This is a very popular set. It's one of my favorites in the entire game. And it's a classic Templar knight from the 11th century. And apparently what this outfit does is reduce the amount of damage you get taken from projectiles. So that can be pistols, muskets, any kind of incoming projectile. This reduces the damage on, I'm guessing due to the fact that it's more heavily armoured. So of course, we're going to have to get shot. And would you believe it, we have a guy here. So we're going to keep a very close eye on how much damage we're taking during this. So I'm just going to let this guy shoot me, which is wild. Let's just... Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see how much damage we take. Okay, 1 square. You saw that? We took exactly 1 square. Let's try it again. Here we go. Yeah, that was it. Okay, so it is absolutely 1 square each time. So now what we're going to have to do is put on a regular outfit and see how that fares in comparison. Is everyone asleep or something? There has to be someone kicking about. Okay, that took way too long, but I've found a sniper so we can do a fair test. So, remember, he took 1 square off wearing the other outfit. Let's see what he does this time. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, he takes off 2, so it's true. That myth is proven. Damn, okay. So if you're wearing the 11th century Templar armor, you will only take 1 square of damage per musket hit. Whereas if you're wearing any other outfit, you will take 2 squares. So, not a massive buff, but it is there. That's pretty cool. So the next outfit that we're going to be testing is the Templar Enforcer outfit. This outfit is given to you by completing every single assassin interception. So in most Assassin's Creed games, you would be completing assassination contracts, whereas in Rogue they have assassin interceptions, where you stop the assassins from getting to their target. And if you complete all of those side quests, you will be rewarded with this outfit, the Templar Enforcer outfit. This is also one of my favourite in the game. I love the red, I love the gold. It's such a nice looking outfit. And apparently what this buff gives you is improves the detection range of stalkers. So in this game, you can already see it there, assassins will stalk you and hunt you down. But you get this little pink cloud around the edge of your screen, which lets you know when they're near. With this outfit, it's supposed to increase the range, which is going to be a little bit difficult to prove, to be honest. I don't know where... Okay, so apparently this assassin is directly below us. I need to know where they are in order to figure out the radius. I almost feel like this skin is going to make you more paranoid, because if it shows you where the assassin is, like, before they get to you, then you're just going to have this pink cloud on your screen for ages, without any idea where they actually are. So in a way, I don't know if this is an advantage. Like right now, I've got a pink cloud around my screen. I know there's an assassin somewhere. Oh, there they are. Wait, so they were all the way over there, but we were detecting them from up on top of that roof. That is them, isn't it? Hang on, let me just intercept and see if... Yeah, it is. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should put on a different outfit and test this, just to be 100% certain. Oh, there's still another one that I haven't seen yet. We'll just swap back to another outfit and see if the detection is still showing up or whether we need to get closer. Okay, so I've stepped out of here and there isn't any pink clouds or whispering or anything around here. Oh, I can hear the whispering. Okay, so I think now it's showing up. Well, before I switched outfits, I could see the pink sort of thing around my screen. However, if she's in there... Oh, wait, there's another one there? What? Hang on. Now I'm confused. I don't know which one the game detected. Like, which one am I seeing early and which one am I not seeing early? There's assassins everywhere. There's like 3 in the same area. I do not remember there being this many assassins in the same place. Okay, I'm gonna say that mystery is true. I definitely felt like my screen was pink the entire time. Which probably means that it's there. But in this case, it doesn't really help you too much, because I don't think it really helps you. It's just going to make you paranoid for longer, and also you don't really get a better indication of where they're coming from. You just know that there's one nearby. Even if nearby is like actually across the street and like down the road and miles away. But that myth is true. So guys, I've just realised that for the sake of this video, I don't have one of the outfits on this save that I need to showcase. So it's the native armour. Apparently this decreases melee damage. I'm guessing it's going to be a similar situation to the 11th century Templar armour, where it, instead of taking 2 squares, only takes 1. Am I going to have to get this outfit for the video in order to test it? I think I am. So I've been going around collecting all the native pillars. I've only got 1 left. See, does this not remind you of the tombs from AC2? Even just a little bit. I know they're nowhere near as good, and they're obviously quite short, but they have a very similar gameplay structure, which I quite like. In fact, well, a lot of the locations in AC Rogue, I think, follow the philosophy of the tombs, which is why they're a lot better than the ones in Black Flag. But that's just my hot take there. That looks right. That looks right. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Nice. Alright, we've got all the native pillars. Here we are at the village. We're going to get that native armour, and then we will test if it does, in fact, have reduced melee damage. Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that. I've said it before. Assassin's Creed Rogue. It's a beautiful looking game. Alright, here we go. Here we go. This is probably the most tedious side quest in Rogue, just because there's like 15 of them, and you've got to do so many like steps to get to them. But I've done it. It's out the way. Let's reap the rewards. This interesting looking outfit. There we go. There we go. We got it. Kind of Isu, kind of not, but here we are. We have the native armor. You know, like most of the armors, it looks very nice on PC. It is obviously one of the stranger designs. It just needed something around the collar, just some sort of fur or something, and I think it would have looked a lot better. Obviously, the coattails are just odd. So just to make things easier, I've come to a warehouse. There will be plenty of guards here that we can test this on. Right, let's go with this guy. Okay, so about 1/3 of a health square there. That really was not much damage, actually. Let's try that again. Yeah. It is I'll tell you what, he still does take damage quite quickly, but obviously this is not a game where you're supposed to take a lot of damage. it's not enough for me to concretely go, yes, this outfit is doing its effect. So I want to just check with another outfit and see if it's the same thing there. Right, we've got a normal guy. Okay, okay. I may have underestimated how much damage you take in this game. It wasn't a full health square, but you definitely, that first hit, I took like 2.5 squares of damage. So, yeah, I think it's fair to say that the native outfit, although, like, probably not noticeable at first, it is definitely protecting you from melee damage. So that is, again, another success. So while I'm just off collecting the native pillars in order to cover that outfit, we're going to move on here and we're going to talk about the hunter outfit. This is an outfit that has to be crafted. You can either kill a lot of wildlife and then, you know, hand it in, or you can just buy the pelts if you've got enough money and then craft it yourself. It's a pretty generic outfit, like it's just a guy. He just looks like a civilian, but with a nice bit of pelt and apparently some glowing red eyes by the looks of it. So apparently what this outfit does is give you better stealth against animals. So if you're looking to do any crafting for shears upgrades or anything like that, this will make you more anonymous to animals. He can't see me. I don't know if that's just the game or if it's bugged. But I'm guessing since I'm wearing this outfit, this is really good. What? He actually... You saw how close it was before he saw me. I'd say that's pretty good. Really close, in fact, to the point where I don't know if that's meant to be true or not. Oh, and now I can craft an upgrade, so there you go. It came in useful. You know, as much as I prefer the immersive side of it, having to go to a shop in order to change outfits, it does make the video a lot longer to record because I've got to keep going back to a general store. It's nice that they did this for Rogue, considering I mean, look at this. This just looks amazing. This is a good-looking game. Anyway, in Black Flag, none of the outfits give you bonuses, so to have this in Rogue is just something you wouldn't expect, but hey. Right, so I can see another wolf. Let's see how close we can get before he detects us. See... This looks about the same, I'm not gonna lie. I would say that's about... What the fuck? Whoa, what the hell? I never even knew they could do that. That was strangely dynamic for a game of this era. I feel like that wolf detected us at the exact same time that he did when we were wearing the hunter outfit. So, I don't know. I'm gonna have to call a bit of bullshit on that one, I think. So the final one for this video is going to be the whaler outfit, and apparently this increases your harpoon damage when you're doing the harpooning side quest. Obviously you can hunt down sharks and whales and bigger sort of fish in the sea. And these are again like resources you can use for crafting, different upgrades. The whaler outfit, as you can see, is pretty much just a blue version of the hunter outfit, but with like a whale skin on it. It's a pretty similar conditions. You need to craft it using hunting materials, and once you get it, apparently it makes gathering those hunting materials easier, which, oh, there's the whale, there he is. So, we're gonna have to keep a very close eye on how much damage I'm doing here. Okay, that did quite a chunk of damage. How much? I definitely felt like that was doing a lot more damage than it would be normally. Obviously my harpoons are like upgraded, so that'll be doing more damage, but that felt very quick. To take down a humpback whale in 4 shots. There he is. There he is. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so even though I know I got a pretty shit shot on him there. Yeah, so we are definitely doing less damage. Look at how little damage I'm doing to him. Oh, we're done. Oh, we're really done. Okay, this myth, it's absolutely true. We are doing so much less damage now that we're not using the whaler outfit, which is stupid because we are using the whaler outfit, like he's wearing it right now, but because we're not wearing it outside of this game. Look, it's taking off like tiny chunks every time. That's true then. I don't know what was going on with that hunter one. I don't know if I just didn't practice it properly, but all the others seem to be working absolutely fine. So it's true. The outfits in Assassin's Creed Rogue, some of them do have benefits. They give you extra perks in the game. I wish that the Templar Master one gave you something, maybe like extra ship damage. I wish that the Viking armor gave you stuff, but hey, I'm just glad that they did it at all. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button down below, subscribe for more Assassin's Creed content, and I will see you in the next video.